All right, time to get serious. We're literally a week away from summer season to start officially here in the US, so I'm about to give you the best fragrances I'll be rocking for the next few months of summer 2024. This is going to be the niche fragrance list, which I'm very proud to put together because these are definitely my favorite fragrances. Of course, I love my designers, but the niche is where it's at when it comes to fragrances that are gonna give me that edge, that, above and beyond quality, longevity, projection, all that good stuff. If you guys would definitely get yourself standing out from the crowd that you're in, these fragrances will definitely do the job. So stick around, let's get into it. Welcome back to another video. MaxChat here. If you do love to make a great lasting impression and unique impression at that, the 15 fragrances I'm about to give you today will definitely help you with that. If you do enjoy the channel, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you would, please hit that bell so you get these videos straight into your feed. Without too much talk here, let's get right into the list. So this is a fragrance here that captures the essence of a gin and tonic cocktail to perfection from the house of Mise en Serre. The genius behind this is, of course, 𝗷𝗿𝗴𝗏 𝗷𝗏, which is one of the best master perfumers of our time. This is going to be Blue Gin. Love Blue Gin, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fragrance that doesn't need any introduction. I talked about it many years here on the channel. Since the inception of this fragrance, this is sweet, it's fruity, it's aromatic, it's that cocktail gin and tonic vibe, like a Sapphire Bombay kind of a situation here with lime, citrus fruits. It's invigorating. When I smell this fragrance, it puts me in that mindset, that mind frame that if I'm sitting by the pool somewhere, enjoying a great day with my friends, I have a cocktail in my hand, sunglasses, the sun's beaming. It's just happy, fun, that type of fragrance. If you're looking for one fragrance to really have that mode, that mood throughout the whole summer season, definitely go with this one. Long lasting for a citrus aromatic fragrance, one of the most long lasting citrus aromatic fragrances in my collection. Amazing for the summer, simple as that. This is a newcomer to my list at the number 14th here, and I think during the next few months, because I'm gonna wear this an awful lot, I feel this is going to be ranking higher on my list as the summer progresses, even in future lists. I'm in love with this fragrance. I did a first impression for this particular house and this whole collection a few months ago. I don't recall exactly when, but I did go through all the fragrances within this new line of 𝗏𝗏. This is 𝗷𝗿𝗏. And when you look at this fragrance, look at the beautiful bottle and you look at the name of the fragrance, 𝗷𝗿𝗏, what comes to mind is abyss, ombre, dark, ambery. It's not going to be anything like that. And by the way, two master noses were, summoned to put together this fragrance, Antoine Lee and Luca Maffei. And by gosh, they did an amazing job. This is going to be an amber like you've never smelled before. This is aromatic, it's fizzy, it's fruity, it's uplifting. I am in love with this fragrance. This has mint up top. It's refreshing. It's definitely woody. There are aromatic components in here. It's a little bit peppery and spicy. It's very inviting. What this reminds me of, and believe it or not, when you hear this, you're gonna love it. Behind me, I have a bottle of Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme way back there with the sticker. I can definitely pick it up and show you, which is one of my favorite designer fragrances of all time. So I get a little bit of a feeling of that fragrance, but this is a bit sweeter, definitely fruitier. There is almost like a grape soda, like a crush grape soda or Fanta grape. If you're familiar with those sodas, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. There's definitely this fruity, grapey kind of a feeling going on here, almost like red wine, but it's definitely very fizzy, very uplifting, very bright, very fruity, an absolute stunning fragrance, very well put together. I'm gonna be wearing this during the summertime, mostly for evening wear. If I'm going to a restaurant, if I'm hanging out with my friends, but during the evening time, because I think it has more of this very refined and stylish, kind of a vibe to it. It's definitely one of those fragrances that, in spite of being playful, it's also very refined. Guys, check out 𝗷𝗿𝗏. I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. One of my favorite discoveries of this year so far, and I'm so happy to rock this in the summer of 2024 at the 14th spot. At the 13th spot, this is a brand that I talked about a few years ago, and on and off it comes back on my spring/summer rotation. I love this fragrance. I love the brand, by the way. There are at least 4 fragrances from this brand that I highly recommend you guys checking out, and I talked about it over the years, but this is one that's just perfection. Actually, I think I have one of the other ones that I love back here, which is this one right here, which is called Extract Noir, which is an amazing aromatic fougere, very dark and smoky, kind of a barbershop fougere kind of a fragrance style. This one here, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, this is going to be a very citrus, aromatic, woody, and green type fragrance. Amazing stuff, incredible. The citrus notes here up top are just so natural, so invigorating, so bright, so fizzy, so sparkly. You put this on, I don't care what mood you're in, this is gonna uplift your mood, this is gonna put a smile on your face. It's one of those happy scents 𝗏𝗏𝗏 should have been called Oh Happiness because it's that kind of a mood it puts me in. Citrus, aromatic, woody, green components, amazing. Pierre Negrin, an amazing master nose is the nose behind this one here. Needless to say, long lasting for a small little bottle. This packs up a punch. You don't need more than 3 to 4 sprays. You're going to be nuclear. I'm telling you, all the fragrances here were very carefully curated by yours truly because I always want something that's going to smell great in the summertime. It's going to give me this uplifting, fun, happy, put a smile on my face type of a mood, but also going to be long lasting and pair well with my lifestyle during the summer, hot months of the year. So this is definitely a great one that I'm highly suggesting you guys at least trying it. You're gonna love it. If you like a citrus aromatic type scent that's woody and green, sort of like Neroli Portofino, 4711 cologne, that genre, that style, but a lot greener, a lot more powerful, a lot more woodier, definitely packing up a punch. You're gonna love this one, guys. Still within that green, woody, aromatic, citrus, bright, heavy, wheelhouse. I'm gonna give you guys another one here, the 12th spot from House of 𝗏𝗏. This is Neil. I could have gone with Kobe. There's a couple fragrances from this line that I could have chosen. Even Oudin for late nights in the summertime would work. But this is the one that if you really like a citrus fragrance that's very green, woody, and even bitter at times, Neil is an incredible fragrance. Again, another long-lasting, beautiful sprayer. Incredible green, woody, aromatic, even herbal and vegetal at times. You do have this vegetal, green, herbal nuance to this fragrance, but it's very bright, very citrus, very aromatic, very long lasting. I love the dry down. The vetiver here really pops along with guaiac wood, making it very sensual, very long lasting. Again, incredible. If you like citrus, powerful, woody, long lasting fragrances for the summertime, guys, Neil from 𝗏𝗏 will definitely do the job. No two ways about it. From the House of Sospiro, it's not going to be vibrato. It's not going to be anything you're thinking of because this is one of those hidden gems, one of my favorite discoveries this year from this line. This is Pasticcio. Now, Pasticcio is going to smell, I had to dry it down here, that's why I smelled first. So Pasticcio is going to give you this, get this, an incredible pistachio gelato. So if you like ice cream, which I'm sure you do like ice cream in the summertime, I'm sure you love the note of pistachio, which is very in right now over the last few years, fig, mint, you have these notes that are up and coming or just become very prevalent. Every brand has a fragrance within that wheelhouse or within that note, around that note. So this one here, I get a pistachio gelato. It smells exactly like a pistachio ice cream, especially in the dry down, the vanilla note, and that ice cream feeling comes through. It borderlines a gourmand fragrance, but it doesn't get very heavy on the sweet notes, but it does have that gelato / pistachio ice cream vibe. There's a ton of notes here to talk about, but this is the kind of sensation or feeling that I get with this fragrance when I wear it. There are a ton of great notes here, like iris, for example, tons of fruity notes, some floral notes, but all in all, the experience here is definitely a pistachio gelato. That simple, that great. If you do like what you hear, try it on skin first. But I think this whole experience here with the pistachio ice cream situation here made me very happy to find something that captured the essence of it. Pistachio is actually my favorite ice cream flavor. So this one here made me happy when I tried it. And again, it's a very sensual fragrance. It's one that garnered me a positive attention. People wanted to know what I was wearing. So it gave me really good experiences. So I was like, you know what? Over the next couple of months in the summertime, I'm gonna actually be rocking this. If I'm going out at night, dressier situations, a little cooler environments, I'm gonna be rocking this one. All right, top 10. The next 10 fragrances are definitely the ones that I'll be mostly reaching out for during the next few months of summer 2024. Coming in at number 10, we have Amouage's Search. Love this stuff. This is going to be a very unique take on the citrus aromatic genre. This is Alexis Grosjean, which is an up-and-coming, incredible nose and perfumer of our time. And this is going to be a very citrus, aromatic, smoky, earthy, vetiver, and peppery up top. So tons of pepper here. This, this tickles the nose. It's going to be one of those fragrances, but definitely long-lasting for a citrus. Again, all the fragrances, I want things that are going to be long-lasting to take me through the summer without being too much, without being, hard to wear. Search, not hard to wear. However, you can't go crazy on the sprayers with it. You can't go trigger happy on this because of the smokiness, the earthiness of the vetiver here with the pepper. You got to go slow in the trigger here because this one here packs up a punch. But all in all, a great citrus aromatic, spicy, woody type of a fragrance that lasts a long time. The vetiver here is amazing. You do have citrus notes up top that are very refreshing. However, this is going to be one of those fragrances that You must enjoy vetiver, earthy, and peppery fragrances to enjoy this one. I like it. It really sings on my skin in the summer season. I do get a lot of compliments. People ask me what I'm wearing. It's one of those, double take type scents. It's one of those not common citrus aromatic fragrances that you find in the market. This is going to be unique, exotic, spicy, earthy, woody, and peppery. Love this stuff here. Definitely warrants you to try it before you buy it though, because it's not gonna be your common citrus aromatic fragrances out there. So try this one before you buy it. Highly recommend it if you want something unique for the summertime. This is definitely where to look. At the 9th spot, if you want a fragrance that will do the job, if you're looking for just one fragrance to rock this summertime and you go, Max, what should I wear? What's easy to find? Something that I can go to a good general store and pick up without thinking too much. It's niche quality. Guys, look no further. At the 9th spot, we have Colonia Intensa from 𝗥𝗿𝗄𝗏𝗏. This is, don't be fooled, you got the wood cap here. This is the Prestige Edition, which I believe was discontinued. What you'll find today will look like what I'm popping on the screen right now, but it's still the same fragrance. Two master perfumers were the noses behind this one, François Demachy, which was the Dior in-house perfumer for years, and of course, Alberto Morillas, which is one of the master perfumers of our time. Both master perfumers. As you see, I wore a lot of this fragrance. I love this fragrance. This is green, aromatic, citrus, powerful, a little bit musky, it's sensual. Actually, let me spray this a little bit in the air here. Oh, this is amazing. Pays homage to the old chypres / barbershop type scents. So it is a fragrance that packs up a punch. You're gonna have a lot of aromatic, strong and powerful, long-lasting notes here, like the musk that I talked about, the lavender, but the citrus heavy notes up top are very green, very fruity, very bright. That will definitely get you smelling incredible. I like to rock this for real nice occasions when I'm dressed up a little bit, maybe a jacket or just a nice shirt, crisp shirt. This evokes feelings of, refinement, of upscale, or very tasteful situations and scenarios. It smells like money. It smells like $1 million, guys. This is one to not joke about from 𝗥𝗿𝗄𝗏𝗏. This is definitely my favorite from the brand, and one that I keep it in the hush here over the last few years. I don't talk much about it, but I'm sharing with you today in this top video because I want you to smell amazing. Don't tell everybody. 𝗥𝗿𝗄𝗏𝗏 Colonia Intensa, one of the best, most refined citrus aromatic fragrances in the market you can find, and also lasts pretty well as well for what this is. And of course, two master perfumers that put this together. This is absolutely incredible fragrance. At the 8th spot, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fragrance that I discovered this year as well. Again, in my top favorite discoveries of the year. Happy to rock this and share with you in the summer of 2024. From the house of M. Micallef, this is 𝗏. It's not going to be gin and tonic. There's a ton of great fragrances within this brand, of course, but 𝗏 is one that you don't really hear much about. And amazing sprayers, guys. And of course, 𝗏 is going to be another citrus aromatic aquatic type scent. So this is heavy on the aquatic notes. It's marine, it's aquatic, but you don't have seaweed, you don't have any of those weird notes that sometimes would smell like, eggs or, things like that people don't really appreciate in aquatic fragrances. This is very aromatic, very uplifting, very bright, very citrus, tons of citrus notes up top, citrus fruits, of course, like the Mediterranean Sea area. Along with those fruits, you have the aquatic nuance that's very sparkly, very fizzy, very uplifting, some woody components as well. This is long lasting. I've been wearing this a lot as the weather gets hotter and hotter here in New England / New York area where I live. I've been really wearing this fragrance. This is a compliment monster. It smells incredible. Think about all your top selling designer aromatic aquatic fragrances in the market. Times that 10, that's what you get here. Very citrus, very aromatic, very aquatic, and long lasting and powerful, and it just smells like $1 million. You put this on, people are gonna perceive you incredibly well. It's got some really nice woods in the base, vetiver, sandalwood, so it's long lasting. It dries down to this creamy citrus aromatic aquatic nuance. It's a very, powerful and unique at the same time aromatic aquatic type scents. Will not smell like your designers out there. All I'm saying is if you like designers that are aquatic and aromatic in nature, you're going to love this one because, like I said, this takes it up a few notches. At the 7th spot, this is probably my favorite fragrance when it comes to indoor situations during the summertime. If I'm going to be in close encounters with people, talking to people real close by, meeting new people, this to me smells like a very inviting elixir. From the house of Parfums de Marly, this is Sadly. Sadly is definitely my top favorite Marlys currently. This is a reformulation, so and a lot of people, when they hear the word reformulation, that associate that with something bad. In this case, it was actually something good. This fragrance was actually pulled from the shelves, reformulated a couple years ago, brought back as a more powerful, long-lasting fragrance. This smells like a lavender soda pop. That's the easier way the easiest way to describe this, like a lavender soda pop. It's bright, it's fizzy, it's sparkly, it's fruity, it's definitely aromatic. You have some green, almost coniferous, but not really coniferous, but green, aromatic, fruity, fizzy, sparkly, uplifting, easy to wear. It's one of those lavenders, not going to be so much of a barbershop feel, but more of a citrus aromatic type scent. Again, very fruity, very bright, very uplifting, smells incredible. You're going to put this on. Whether you're dressed up or dressed down, you're going to smell great. You're going to make a great first impression. There's no two ways about it. Sadly from Marley, one of my favorite fragrances. Highly suggest you guys checking it out. My favorite Parfums de Marley, and one of my favorites for the summer, period. So at the 6th spot, I give you from Merchants of Venice, from Italy, this is Venetian Blue Intense. Now, this fragrance, ladies and gentlemen, of course, incredible sprayers. When you try this on, right off the bat, you're not gonna get the resemblance, but as the fragrance warms up on skin, you're gonna get a little bit of well, let's talk about that in a second. When you first spray this fragrance, what you're gonna be greeted with is an incredible melange, like a fruit salad. Pineapple, apple, bergamots, tangerines, mandarins. It's an incredible melange of fruits, a gorgeous fruit salad. As the fragrance warms up with your body chemistry though, it's going to give you resemblances with Creed Aventus. However, it's going to be a more leathery Creed Aventus, a greener Creed Aventus, and a smokier Creed Aventus. Doesn't smell like Aventus Absolute because that one goes into Dior Sauvage Elixir territory. This one here does not. It stays within that bright citrus aromatic kind of a wheelhouse and classification, however, with greener, leathery, and smoky kind of nuances. And you think about it, wow, smoky nuances for the summertime. Guys, let me tell you, on skin, this stuff really, really screams and really sings. If you spray on your clothes, you're gonna stay within that fruity, smoky vibe, but on your skin, it really transitions, it really pops. It really is very inviting. It's one of those fragrances that if you do like compliments, if you like to be noticed, it's definitely gonna be one of those fragrances that when you come into a room, you're gonna announce that you're there way before you start talking to people. When you leave, they're gonna know you were there because it leaves an incredible scent trail, an incredible sillage, amazing performance. So if you're having problems with Creed Aventus in performance or any kind of fragrance for that matter, this one here will not let you down. And if you like the scent profile, but you wanted something a little smokier, there's birch here, there's definitely vetiver, there's a lot of earthy and smoky kind of a fragrance, but you do get a lot of aromatic / fruity, bright type of notes that really balance the composition really well. I love this stuff, really been rocking this a lot. And this is another one that I like to wear for dressier situations for myself. You can definitely dress it up, dress it down, but for me, if I'm wearing a suit and tie during the summertime for the next few months, evening wear, if I'm going to a place that there's air conditioning, this is going to be my go-to for evening and dresser situations in summer of 2024. Venetian Blue Intense from Merchants of Venice in Italy. Check this out. Party in a bottle, dress up or dress down, it doesn't matter. From the house of Day 3 Fragrance, which was definitely one of my favorite discoveries last year. I've really been diving into this brand, and the more I dive into the brand, the more hidden gems and incredible fragrances I discovered. This is going to be Day 3 Fragrances Midnight Whisper. I don't know if you guys have heard of this fragrance. Amazing sprayers. The in-house perfumer, Michael Paul, is a guy that I truly respect. What he does, his craft is amazing. Midnight Whisper is a fragrance that, when you look at the note breakdown, you're gonna have citrus notes up top. You do have a bourbon note here, so this is boozy as well, which I love. This is probably the only boozy fragrance here on this list, so as you know, I love my boozy scents. I need something powerful for really nice, beautiful summer evenings, dresser situations, like I said, air conditioning, controlled environments, or if I'm just feeling in that mode that I need something to feel special, Midnight Whisper will do that for me. And this is incredible, guys. Citrus notes, bourbon, whiskey note in the heart, which makes this boozy and makes those citrus notes really pop like a gorgeous summer cocktail. Sandalwood, vanilla, musk. A little bit of a touch of an oud in the base to give it a little bit of an ambery, oudy kind of a mysteriousness to it. This is not a dark scent by any stretch of the imagination. It is rather a long-lasting, woody, aromatic, boozy type scent. I'm telling you, get your nose in this one, come back here and thank me. You're gonna smell special this summer season. That's simple. And this is a fragrance that I don't think you're gonna hear anywhere else on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. No one's gonna be telling you about this fragrance to rock in the summertime, but I'm telling you, you do it, you come back here and be, Max, thanks for putting me into this fragrance. This is a special fragrance. I'm telling you, come back and thank me later. Speaking of special, at the fourth spot here from the countdown, I could have gone with, this is gonna be a 𝗏𝗏 fragrance, by the way, which I could have talked about Isola Blue, I could have talked about Oceania, I could have talked about A Midsummer's Dream, but instead I'm gonna give you something that's very special to me, and this one here is going to be exclusively worn for dresser situations, period. This one here, I must be wearing something that's, amazing. I want to put, best foot forward. I want people to perceive me in a very classy, well put together manner, made to measure kind of a feel. This is going to be Roja Parfums Harrods exclusive. This is Parfum pour Homme Harrods exclusive with the green Swarovski crystals. Beautiful fragrance. This is an absolutely stunning juice, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't tried this one here, you will know what I'm talking about. But if you have tried this one, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. If you want to try this one, you can. Before I get into the top three, I'm going to tell you that you can try this fragrance and everything here on this video, of course, at perfume.com. Guys, get yourself a decant. You want to try this fragrance, everything I talked about here. There's no place better. You already know. There's no place better to try before you buy than perfume.com, guys. Check it out. Order anything you want to try before you buy it. Use my code, which, by the way, the time you're watching this video is going to be the weekend of Father's Day. Today's Friday, so they have a Father's Day special. Use the code 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏, which will grant you guys 50% off. Buy one, get one 50% off site-wide from today, from the time you're watching this video, until Sunday at midnight. Don't snooze in this deal because it's one of the, I believe it's the highest BOGO sale they've had ever. So enjoy the sale. All details below, of course. All the fragrances will be listed along with the best possible links where you can find them for the best possible price and the respective codes. As you know, guys, I keep things down there linked and in the best possible way to make it convenience for your reference and to make your life easier from a fragrance lover to another. So let's continue here talking about Roja Parfums Harrods Parfum pour Homme. This is an exclusive for the England store. I love this fragrance. This is woody, it's aromatic. You do have citrus notes up top that will greet you, but this is going to be a very nice woody aromatic slash semi-spice type of fragrance. It's really a bespoke type of a fragrance, like a made-to-measure jacket, something that when you wear, you're gonna smell different than anybody else, and it's definitely gonna set you apart. So if I want that feeling during the months of summer, this is my go-to, and I'm glad to share with you today. If you haven't heard of this fragrance or tried, you're definitely missing out. If you're looking for a fragrance that's very long lasting this summertime, I'm gonna definitely give you another one right here from a brand that I discovered a couple years ago, and the more, again, another one, the more I dive into it, the better things I find, the more enthralled with the brand and the level of the compositions. I get surprised over and over again with new discoveries. This one here I discovered about a month ago and I said, wow, this is perfection for the summer. I'm definitely gonna put this in my top list. I'm gonna be rocking this an awful lot this summer. Incredible nose. Lorenzo Pezzaglia, he's an artist, he's a cook, he's a chef, and he's a great perfumer. He's up and coming, and his brand is up and coming from Italy, and this is going to be, of course, an extrait de parfum from Lorenzo Pezzaglia. This is Arctic Sea. Now, Arctic Sea is going to hit you, beautiful sprayer, very powerful. This is amazing, guys. This opens up very bright, very citrus. You do have aquatic, ozonic notes. It's gonna have some floral nuances. It starts off really fruity, really bright, definitely has this Arctic, icy kind of a situation, this cooling effect, which I love. So for really nice, hot summer days, and I'm talking about temperatures, above 90 Fahrenheit, around 40 plus Celsius. This is one that I love wearing because it's long lasting, it pops off my skin, it gives me this cooling, fruity effect, which I love. And then as the fragrance develops and dries down, you have this really nice woodiness that's creamy, sweet, very inviting, very enveloping. This is a fragrance that's definitely gonna, again, grant you positive attention, positive remarks, compliments. This will complement any attire in the summer season perfectly. Whether you're dressed up or dressed down, Arctic Sea is definitely a great recommendation from yours truly to you guys. Definitely try this fragrance before you buy it. If you can, if you want to pull the trigger and buy it, if your taste is similar to mine, you're gonna enjoy this one. This is, again, one of my favorite aquatic, ozonic, fruity, and woody aromatic type scents to rock in the summertime. At the third spot, the top niche summer of 2024 on my list. At the second spot is going to be a rather powerful fragrance. And powerful, I mean, because it has two of my favorite notes of powerful fragrances thereof. My three favorite powerful notes are going to be boozy fragrances, tobacco fragrances, and leathery fragrances. This one has whiskey and tobacco in a note breakdown. However, it's a hinoki, a cypress type of a fragrance that's also very green, very woody, very aromatic, very long lasting. The boozy tobacco here is going to come through from the heart into the dry down to add dimension, volume, and texture to the fragrance, but it will remain Very nice to wear during the nice months of summertime. In the heat of summer, I would refrain from rocking this. If you're going to be exposed to sun, don't overspray, because this is, again, a very powerful fragrance from the house of 𝗏𝗏, New York. This is White Hinoki. I love the stuff, and of course, I could have gone with smoky citrus, which I love, but in this situation, I prefer to go with Search, which I shared with you guys earlier in this video. And of course, I could have gone with my all-time favorite, which is Wet Stone. But this year, I wanted to try something a little bit different, so I went with White Hinoki. White Hinoki, if you like the notes of citrus fragrances that are also woody and aromatic, well, this is incredible. I might even spray this. Trust me, it sounds scarier than it is when you talk about boozy, whiskey, tobacco. It might really push you away from trying this. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a special, special fragrance. This is one of the most unique fragrances I've ever tried. When it comes to summertime, evening wear, I wouldn't rock this during the day because this is really special. It's green, it's aromatic, it's fruity, but again, it's boozy and it's tobacco-y, but not overly done. It's not overly dark, something that you're only gonna wear. Obviously, this is the 𝗏𝗏 action, which the 𝗏𝗏 action is these more ethereal, easier to wear type scents. Still very powerful, but I would wear this for dresser situations, indoors with air conditioning, evening attire, those type of special situations. Definitely androgynous, definitely gender-free. Ladies, little secret, guys, ladies love the way this smells. I'm telling you, put this on, go meet some girls, go meet some ladies, whoever, ladies in your life. If you're trying to meet a new lady, they're gonna love the way you smell. That's simple, guys. Besides the hinoki, cypress note that I talked about, the whiskey, the tobacco, you do have a really nice ginger and blood orange combination of notes that will greet you up top, along with the other fruity and citrus notes. It is definitely creamy. I think there's sandalwood in here as well. As the fragrance dries down and warms up with your skin, it gets creamier, more inviting, more sensual. Definitely an incredible fragrance to rock in the summertime. If you're looking for something sensual to, set yourself apart, look no further. And last, but certainly not least, my #1 favorite fragrance to rock the summer of 2024, niche edition, is gonna go to this one right here from the house of Nichan. This is Earth. This is an eau de parfum concentration, very long lasting. I'm gonna spray this in the air right now. The whole room is gonna be taken by it. This opens up incredibly fruity, incredibly sharp. We're talking pineapple, peach, mandarin oranges. There's an aquatic profile that surrounds this fragrance from beginning to end. So it's definitely an aquatic, fruity, aquatic, floral and woody in the base. Opens up very fruity, very aquatic. It's gonna pick you up if you want something to just pick up and go. You don't have to think too much. It's gonna last all day. Nichan Earth will definitely give you that. It's gonna open up very aquatic, very blue, very citrus, peach, mandarin, pineapple, in mouth-watering, natural smelling fruity notes up top. We'll have you at hello. If you love citrus notes and fruity notes in the summertime, this is gonna be one that as soon as you spray on it, you'll be like, wow, I need this fragrance. At the dry down, you do have some woody components such as sandalwood, vetiver. You do have jasmine as well, so that the floral effect will stay here. And of course, the note of iris here, which I love. Incredible citrus fruits up top. Then it develops into this refined woody floral kind of a heart, and to dry down, the iris peek through. This is long-lasting, powerful fragrance. This, the best way to describe this is going to be an aquatic, woody, floral, aromatic type scent that's long-lasting, androgynous, gender-free. If you're looking for a perfect scent to rock this summer, guys, try this out. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. I'm in love with this brand, and Earth is one that I discovered a few months ago, and I couldn't wait for the summertime to come through because I really wanted to rock this in the next few months. So this is my go-to right now for the summer 2024. Of course, every one of the 15 fragrances I shared with you today in this top list are fragrances that I'm looking forward to wearing in the next few months. But of course, depending on my mood, situations, occasions, settings, I'm gonna favor one over the other. But they're all amazing, they're all incredible, they're all listed below with the best possible deals, prices, codes, what have you. Enjoy. Check out the perfume.com deal, also linked below for BOGO 50% off. For all the fathers out there, I wish you a very memorable Father's Day with your family and loved ones. And of course, as always, guys, thank you so much for your support. Let me know your favorite go-to niche fragrances that you'll be rocking in the next few months for 2024 summer. I'd love to read your comments and figure out other fragrances that maybe I'll discover myself. And of course, as always, guys, stay tuned for more. It smells so good. I will see you right back here with another video very soon. Take care.